Okay, one is to read the question, understand what the question states. It says the figure, I see the figure, figure 63, shows the velocity of an object over a 3-minute period, all right? So what am I witnessing over here? You know, the speed here is 10 miles per hour. The speed here is 25 miles per hour. The speed here, 15 miles per hour, at least according to the diagram. The speed here is 20 miles per hour. Now, there is a trouble over here. I notice that they're mixing concepts over here, miles per hour and minute over here. And then the question comes, you know, what is the question? I don't know. I read the story there. Determine the distance traveled over the interval from 0 to 3. All right, so what I got to do over here, I'm looking at distance is equal to rate times time. So let's write this down. And for the first interval, I'm going to write down the first interval. I'm looking at the distance. And let's talk about the first interval. It's 10 miles per hour. And what'd you travel for? A half of a minute. This is 1/2 of a minute. All right? So I want to write this on the side for you. 1/2 minute. If I thought about it, I got to get that in terms of hours. All right? So there's going to be 60 minutes in every hour. All right? So I need to do that, and that's going to be, I'm just going to write the number down for you. That's going to be, let's see, 1 over 120. Let me do the next one. And I'm looking at the next interval, and the guy's speed now is 25 miles per hour. Right? And, you know, it's from 1/2 to 1.5 minutes. That's 1 minute long, by the way. And I'm still going to do that hour over 60 minutes, and minutes cancel off. What do I get? 1 over 60. But I'm going to get my eraser out. I'm going to erase this over here. I want it to look like it's part of the computation. Erase this too. All right, let's keep moving. Let's do the next interval. The next interval is going 15 miles per hour. And I want to get the time now. And looking at that, looks like a half a minute. And we just did that before. That's 1 over 120. Plus, well, the next one, the speed there is 20. And it looks like he's going between 2 and 3 minutes, which is 1 minute. That's going to be 1 over 60. And again, the unit in this thing is going to be in miles now, all right? Let me do that. And, you know, kind of looking at it, again, I got to do the arithmetic because I don't have much choice on it. So I'm going to look, the first term would be 1 over 12. The next term, looking at it, I'm going to divide by 5, and you would get 5 over 12. The next one is 15 over 120. I'm going to divide by 5 again. That's going to be 3. And 5 into that's going to be 24. All right? And then I did the first 3 terms, by the way. I'm going to last that one. That's going to be 1/3. Oh, boy. You know, 3 over 24 is 1/8. But anyway, let me keep going. I get 6/12. That's the first 2 terms, by the way. I'll reduce that later. 3 over 24 is 1/8. And then 1/3. I'm starting to realize that I need to get those 3 fractioning them together. And the LCD on those guys there would be 24. All right? I didn't reduce the 6/12, but you could do that. It's still going to be 1 over 24. I'm sorry, it's still going to be 24 on the bottom. So what are you going to get? It's going to be 12. It's going to be 3. And then it's going to be 8. What does that give you? Let's see, 23 then, right? 8, yeah, 23. 23 over 24 miles. There's no need to use a decimal, but if you want, you can. What's the answer over here? 23 over 24. They do an approximation, by the way, and that's fine. What I want to do, though, is I want to go to the next question. I'm done with A. I'm going to go to B now. I'm going to erase this over here. I feel good about that. I got that answer. I was able to do the arithmetic, although T is able to do that. It says, determine the distance traveled over the interval from 1 to 2.5. So what I want to do is I want to, indicate they start at 1 and they go to 2.5. That's over there. So I'm going to, basically do the same thing. What am I going to do? Well, I'm looking at it, and I'll write it down for you. The speed starting at time 1 is going to be 25. Oops, sorry about that. the distance now, well, his rate's gonna be 25 miles per hour, all right? Now, the bottom line is he's here now, and the time over there is gonna be a half. So remember we did before, 1/2, that's minute, times 1 hour, 60 minutes. And that's gonna be 1/120. I'll put this over here. All right, now someone says, what'd you just do? I went from here to here. Then I'm gonna do from here to here. What do you get there? The speed there is 15. And what time is that? It's still that, half minute. That's gonna be 1/120. Plus, now I'm gonna do from here to here. What's the speed there? We're looking at, it looks like 20, and it's still half a minute, so 120. Let me add that together. I'll just simply say they're all the same denominator, 120. 25 and 15 is 40. 40 plus 20 is 60. Wow, that's working out pretty nice. So you get 1/2. 1/2 what? 1/2 miles. Let's look at the key and see how we did. And we're doing okay. We got the 1/2. Thank you.